Hey, what's up guys? It's Team Hard Life Captain Alberto Zertuche here with the second portion of how to build a sail line. For this one, we are going to be putting 20 hooks on it, and so what I normally do is I'll put 5 hooks between each float. So right here we only need our 4 floats. One red float, we have to have it set up with yellow floats and a red float. The red float will be the float that is closest to shore, away from the sail. Now in doing this, I've already pre-set up some of the monofilaments that I'm going to be using, and actually these were leftovers from leaders that we weren't able to use, but we can still use them for the floats. And so this will begin our little deal. One float. Kind of cheated by being able to have it pre-set up with that, but this is the basic gist of what we're trying to create. And the reason for it is so that way every 5th hook I can place this on the swivel that we're going to have on our main line for our drops. What this does, it helps create the ability to find out if you actually have fish on your sail line, because as they start to move the hooks and everything from being hooked up, you actually see your float move to the left or to the right. Sometimes if you're lucky, you'll see the V pattern, and basically where there's one fish on a certain float or in a certain area that's pulling this one forward, and you'll see this happen. So in doing that, that's why we have the floats to help us see that. Alright guys, so the 2 inch is definitely working a lot better. Just any little crease, that's what I like about this one. You can just keep pushing on it and it'll iron itself out, which is really great for this type of stuff. This type of reflective tape is also the same type of reflective tape that we like to use for the tips of our fishing rods, because a lantern or something with us, this type of reflective tape will catch light reflection, does help us see our fishing rods at night. Also too, for when we're night fighting videos, when we're fighting a fish or whatever, it really does help as well. You can actually see the action of the rod bend and so forth. So yep, that was the first 2 inch. This is the second 2 inch, and as you can tell, kind of with practice, I do get better myself. So like I said, it's been a while since we've done the floats and or use this type of reflective tape on it, but this is the one we prefer. The kind you buy in the stores or the mass production kind is real hard to work with. It doesn't stretch like this one does, and yeah, it's not our first pick, but sometimes you gotta use it just to get through a night trip. This will actually last for months on end, and you can use it over and over and over again. So this is the kind we really prefer. Now, finish off our red one. And since our red one is a bit smaller, I'm going to try 1.5 inches. And the reason why I want to go a little bit bigger, because I want to be able to get both sides of this centerpiece, this high point right here, so that way it's tight on this side and tight on this side. So that's the reason why I keep going a little bit bigger than what I need to. Alright guys, so these are our 4 floats that have been completed. Obviously this one doesn't look nothing like this, so I might end up stripping it down and making another 2-inch, so that way they're all the same pretty much. We'll see. Yeah, it's already starting to peel up there, so it might behoove me to do that, which... Go. Got our 3 floats, and actually on the last one I went 1.5 inches. So 1.5 inches and 2 inches on these 2, and 1.5 inches on this one. So we can see the difference in the amount of overlap and so forth. Let's get a picture of our done finished product. Alright guys, so this is Team Hard Life Captain Alberto Zertuche chilling out with my new floats. I think I might try these at Mardi Gras this year. But anyways, the next video will be the main line with the drops. We are going to go ahead and set that up, set up the bucket for it for proper storage. And then after that, the final video will be of us putting together the housing and everything with the motor, so that way we can actually deploy the system. Now granted, I like to cheat and use my 80 avet, but you know, not everybody's got one of those. So a motor that can be done bought at your local automotive spot can work just the same. So again, this is Team Hard Life Captain Alberto Zertuche signing off. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do, as we will continue to develop different kinds of gear with y'all, so y'all can follow along. Have a good one.